All right. Hello, this is Dave. This is What's Up Dave, my daily stream in which I catch myself up with my friends on the internet because I can. And let's see, it's Monday, June 5th. It's actually pretty late, it's 7:40 p.m. because this morning I got up at 3 a.m. to try out a new work methodology. I've noticed in the past when I've been doing like early mornings, Um, that if I get like a bulk of my work done before like 11 a.m., it's usually a pretty good day because everything after that's gravy. Today was one of those days. I was like up at 3, and I got most of my stuff done before 10. Although I was really tired by noon, so there's some trade off there. But I got a lot of stuff done, so I gotta be trying that this week. But first, is there anything for show and tell, something fun? So I did get this just buy a game that I wasn't expecting to buy, but I just heard it had come out. It was Tekken 7 for the PC because I don't have a console. And actually, I used to play Tekken a lot when I was, I guess when it was a PlayStation 1 game. And this is a really good port. I'm like really surprised and delighted. I haven't tried the arcade, the online mode though, but apparently I can play with friends or play with like random people. But I mean, it makes me happy to see these characters and characters I don't know. I always play all the kung fu characters. There is no what's his face? The guy there was the Jackie Chan character in Tekken 3, Tekken 4, but he's not in this game, which is upsetting. They have Lee, but it runs pretty smooth. I don't remember very many of the moves. Apparently, I'm fighting a giant panda. I don't remember anything. Ah, no! No, that's right. There's that move. Actually, managed to throw. Uh oh. No! No! Uh oh. Well, I just barely snuck that one out. Let's see. Oh, I screwed that up. Oops. Oh, that should have killed me. Oh no! So I just cheaped my way through that. So this might be just the right game for me because it's short. It's one versus the arcade, and there's a lot of depth to just learn all the moves. I think Xiaoyu has she has like hundred something different moves and combos, and all these other characters have similar levels of battle. Of So that should be interesting. I just cancel this out now. So that's the fun thing. Quit. How do I stop the game? There we go. Back to main menu. Feels pretty good though. So now back to work. I should check to see if there's actually audio coming through. Forgot to do that. Yeah, looks like there is. Good. Return the game. Where'd my mouse go? Stupid mouse. Yeah, right. So that's working. You close this. Lost my mouse. Why does the Mac always lose my mouse on me? Alright, so that's good. So what else is going on? Let's get back to work. Such a chat mode. Work. First thing I'll do is just fill out this ETP sheet really quickly. Though I haven't really... I may rely less on the ETP this week. We'll see. Today is Monday. what I'll use this for is just keeping notes on what I need to remember for the week. And so up here I'll put the theme of this today was early work effort week. And things I want to remember. This pen's running out of ink. We're going to have an on-site here next week, Friday, starting Friday. It'll be almost a week. So there's actually a lot of stuff I need to do this week. This ordinarily would have been a me week, working on my own stuff, but because we're trying to get some stuff done by the 12th, and then also for the follow-up, it looks like I'm going to have to postpone that for at least a couple weeks, which doesn't make me particularly happy, but I am lucky to have the flexibility to begin with. So I'm not feeling too bad about that. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just transcribing the stuff from last Friday onto today's sheet. So I have maintained the continuity for that. Peter McCare Hunt, static site. So one of the themes I'm trying to do for this week is find a I'm trying to move more toward being irresponsible about work. And by that I mean, rather than me thinking like I need to get this work done, I need to get this work done, I need to get this work done all the time, I'm going to think, I'm going to get some work done, and then that's all the work, that's all the time I'm going to put into it today. And then I'm going to do something for me. And that, to me, feels really irresponsible. Because I have a tendency to think that if someone wants something from me, I need to deliver it as fast as I can and make it a priority for them, which is not good for me. And then it stresses me out, and I'm always thinking about things I would rather do. So by trying to reduce the anxiety and the expectation and the sense that I'm supposed to be working all the time and it's okay to enjoy myself, I'm going to see if that actually makes a big difference in my attitude toward work. And part of I think the procrastination profile that I have is I don't like doing anything that I have to do, even if it's myself telling me to do it. So it could be that if I just am more relaxed about things, maybe I'll get more done. Then maybe that is the cause of the resistance I have to doing the work in the first place. So finish UI bind replacement, that was the work I did today. That was like 5.25 hours, which is actually above the average. I did my submitted hours for this week, or last week. So that was good. Had the doctor's appointment today. Did not see Wonder Woman. Did not email to Dad. We need to schedule that Wonder Woman and Guardians of the Galaxy 2. And so this is really all I'm going to do. I was up at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This was the doctor's appointment. Then after that, it was just kind of crashing until about. Let's say it's started this at 7:45, so let's put this at 7, 8, and my day is almost over basically. So this will be What's Up, Dave. This was it one? I think I started work around this. Once I woke up. 4. This was starting work. I'm not so much using this for planning, but just to get some context of what I did today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's some breaks in here. I have it actually logged. This was a break 15. And then around 8, there was a 30-minute break. This isn't completely accurate, but it gets the in terms of measuring the effort that I had for the day, I think it's accurate enough. I'm just making these marks here to show that these were the working times. Not being very thoughtful in doing this either. Usually I try to draw these lines meticulously. There's something about doing that kind of focused work that is, I guess, maybe calms my brain a bit more. But I'm kind of frazzled because it's the end of the day for me. So I think we won't worry about it. I crashed for a nap for 2 hours. It had been a long day already. Now we're doing What's Up Dave, and then after that it's like whatever gets done, gets done. So that's that. Oh, today is also the OKR review. So let's look at that. And I need to update the chat room. I'm actually in the chat room right now, in the Noisy Work voice chat, where Courtney and Strudler are hanging out, being quiet. If they speak, though, this should be piped into the stream, so if they make a funny noise, it would be immortalized. No one's biting, though. Let's see. This is my... Is there any interesting things? You can hear them typing, maybe. So it's nice to be in the room and just know that people are working on stuff. Especially if you work out of your house like I do.
Apply.
Let's see. This is my Quiver continuing notes. I haven't been using the Quiver notebook very much recently. What was I going to look at? I was going to look at my OKRs. So OKRs, again, are objective and key results. It's a way of not only specifying a goal, but specifying measurable steps toward realizing that goal. At least this is how I understand them. And we have an accountability room in the chat that where people post what their OKRs are, and then if they're making progress on them, and then we cheer. So if I go to I think I have these in the public docs folder. Accountability group. I've been keeping mine public in here in case people want to look at them. So let's see. This was last week's. Let's make a duplicate of this. Make a copy. Did it do anything? Okay, and then let's rename this and look at this and start editing. No, you just tried to do something that didn't work. This is the 7 days from now. It's the 12th, I think. Is that next Monday? Yes, Monday's the 12th. So we make this. Let's take a look at this document. I duplicated it first so I don't accidentally erase what I did before. Okay, so oops. June 12, 2017. And what I want to do is look at these and move them up here. So let me copy the ones that I said I would do, which are these. And we're going to put them up here. And let's remove these things. This is the review section. So did fake track get enhanced? These look old. I did not do this. I did not go through DVD boxes. I did not go to Goodwill. I did not... Well, I kind of made I didn't make a beef stew, but I did cook the beef. That needs a new emoticon. But what emoticon is it? I'll just put use the thinking one. I did smoke... Oops. I did smoke a pork butt. Was that last week, really? It seems like so long ago. Not to be bored, I didn't set up any of these outside events. I did not buy tickets for Ribfest. I'm actually going to go and buy... it's got them at the door if I decide to go. So that was what got done. as far as what I said I would do. I'm not sure if I'm doing these right. This was really one that was more thinking. Because we've been doing, we've been porting UI bind to React. So what OKRs got done? Got a few things done. Let me check my OKR sheet. I have them in the front of my binder here. Why does this look different? This actually does look different. Oh wait, this is for... That's weird. Why does this document look different than the other one? The one Did I edit the wrong one? What if I edited that before I printed it? Anyway, so got a few things done. The cleaning, summarizing it. The cleaning and socializing OKRs got ignored. I am going to be okay with this. Because I don't really need that much social stimulation. So adjustments for this week. Major delivery for June 12th. Actually earlier. And follow-up on-site programming session. It's programming summit the week of June 19. So very busy. Had to postpone my me week for a couple of weeks. Postponing me week for a couple of weeks. I guess I wrote last week. I'm starting to question whether OKRs are really working for me. Oh. And then I think the theme is... Usually there's a theme section here. The theme this week is... preload work in morning. More me time afterwards. Theme this week is to explore, is to try on a different attitude toward working. Which I was saying before, not thinking I had to work all the time to be a good worker. But to get some stuff done, like allocate a certain amount of time for a project, and then take the rest of the time for myself. It seems super selfish, but I think that's probably the sane way to do it. I mean, why do I feel this need to be this obligation to put all my time toward other people's stuff just so I can feel like I'm a good worker? Where does that come from? So anyway, this week, gaining mastery for the work. This is really porting Screen Manager to React, and I'm learning a lot about React through that. React is a web user interface framework from the Facebook people. Very popular and hot right now. I guess I can continue to think about this interactive design foundation. Do I really want to do it? Nah. Go through DVD boxes. I want to take some stuff to Goodwill. Like that. Not be bored. Not going to do the Ribfest thing. I had to sleep this Game Grid thing. But you know what? I'm gonna make some time for that. And let me see if I can get out twice this week and talk to people. Actually, I have something scheduled for tomorrow with my friend Katie, so that'll work. Another goal this week, though, that's going to happen is on the cool side business. There is, I actually need to do this. Update listing for ETP pad, AT75 and ATP50 pads. And what else should I do? Oh, there's also, I want to work on Doug Anger's thing. Work on the TPT Junior for Doug. He's like one of the Patreon supporters. He's he's at the $25 a month level because I guess he's used my stuff a lot. He wants to support. So he at that level you get the design consultations, and he's been really good about sharing what he wants. Sharing what he wants with other people. So that's really super cool of him. Thanks, Doug. I guess that's the OKRs for this week. Unfortunately, I can't print this out because Google Docs is broken. You can see it loses all the icons. I could try to paste this into TextEdit. That might work. What if Word would do it? I would be surprised. I'm not expecting a lot. Yeah, he completely blew it. So TextEdit might work. What's this BS? Yeah, so TextEdit actually managed to do it. Can I print from here? Oh, it's on 2 pages though. Why? There's no reason this should be on 2 pages. Is it a font issue? It's also a weird size. Maybe that's what it is. And the line spacing is weird too. Is there a way I can set the line spacing in this? Format, layer, list table, prevent editing, make plain text. I guess the other thing to try is, can I paste this into Ulysses? I don't think I'll be able to. You see. I still haven't decided if I'm going to buy this or not. I doubt this will work. Oh my god, it did work. Although that's not working. There we go. This should be a header 2. These would be header 4s. Although it looks like it's broken up in a weird way. Let's try this. This might actually fit now. Yeah, because now it's not a weird size. Why is this so small though now? Oh, these are paragraphs, that's why. Now it's fitting. What's up with this? Why are you so weird, TextEdit? So switched everything to times. Let's try this again. Well, let's print that. At least it should look approximately right. Alright, so these are the OKRs. Now I need to paste these into Quiver. I believe my Groundhog Day resolutions, OKRs, these are what I paste into the chat room. It's week 9. Wait, what? May 22nd, May 29th, June 5. And interesting, it actually pasted those in. That's surprising. I wonder if I can paste this in as is. Last week's. If I can just paste this report as is into the chat room, that would be great. You cut down on some extra processing time. Oops, I probably shouldn't have closed that window. So I'm going to post this in accountability and see if it all comes out. Huh. Hard to say. Let's see what happens. It actually pasted. Surprise! So now I'm done. Hooray! Now I can go to sleep or something. New processes. Okay, so that was today's super boring What's Up, Dave. I'm just kind of going through the motions here at the end of the day. Get everything kind of prepped for this week. I guess I know what my focus for this week's going to be, so I'm not particularly worried about very detailed tracking. Most of my energy is going to be going toward just getting this work done and maintaining a positive attitude about work. Part of this positive attitude came about from the resistances sheet that I was working on. I think I'm up to 29 theories about what causes resistance. And I'm sure there's a lot more, but actually let's take a quick look at that. Where is it? Docs. So it's playing surf music. Let's see. That would be where resistance theories. So we're up to what? This is the big thing. This compound resistance theory. There are so many things that it could be doing, which is resistance theory 20, and none of them are going to be quick and easy to finish. That's 25. And I have some doubt whether or not it's worth it. I'm going to mute Don. User volume 0. I think he has his microphone his speakers turned off. Quick and easy finish 25. No quick and easy reward for doing the work. And I have some doubt whether it's going to be worth doing. And no visceral reward or sense of fun that I can anticipate. Blah, blah. So when I was looking at all of these things, I realized, why am I giving so much energy to these resistances? I don't really have to. I can choose not to. And I think it was only after seeing these all piled up and thinking, it says a lot of these things are not killing me, or they're really, why am I letting these things bother me? Why am I being bothered at all? Why can't I be bigger than being bothered by this? And so this is kind of the tack I'm taking right now. We were jokingly referring to it as the Tao of Dave, and which is actually a kind of cool theory. I think I wrote about that once, like several years ago. I doubt anything will come up. Let's see what Google brings. No. Or it's not indexed anymore. Reframing tasks. Nah. I had a similar theory about this once before. But, just, I guess, being more zen and chill about stuff, not taking things personally, being able to detach from other people's judgments of me, to not care about them, but at the same time not detach from people. I think that's the important thing. Not saying, oh, people suck, so I'm not going to pay attention to them. That's the easier way, I think, of doing it, but that isolates you. But being able to hear some criticism or some judgment from someone, not take it personally, be able to laugh at it and go, well, I know who I am. I know what I like, and even though that person doesn't agree with me, so long as they're not holding a knife or pointing a gun at me, then it's probably all right. I can just say, yeah, well, this is what I like. It's, I guess, the specter of violence, or the specter, or the idea that you might somehow be threatened socially is, I think, what cause people to clamp down on things. And people are you have very fragile senses of self. But after looking at all these resistance theories things, and and talking to people about what's important to me, I realized I had a pretty strong opinion on a lot of things, and I'm perfectly fine with it. But how to have that and not just kind of use it as a bludgeon. To be able to have my differences of opinion, express them more with a sense of fun and joy about it, whereas this is this is the way I think it is, and if you disagree with me, you must be stupid. Um, that's the kind of attitude I'm trying to avoid. That saying to disconnect from people. So to be different, but still embrace people. I think that's the balance I'm trying to strike here. So we'll see if that works. I'll probably get mad at someone in the next 30 minutes, but if I go to sleep, maybe we can avoid it. So that's today's What's Up, Dave. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.